Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Wolverine Blood Hunt #1. This is a Blood Hunt tie-in into the Blood Hunt event from Marvel. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Tom Waltz with art by Juan, José, Guru-eFX on colors, letters by Cory, Petit. This all takes place, of course, after Blood Hunt #1. I don't know where it fits within all the X-Men stuff and the Krakoan Age. It doesn't really matter, I would say. But let's talk about this book a little bit more in detail. In this book, Logan fights back the darkness. Wolverine's the best there is at what he does, and today, fighting vampires is going to have to be at the top of that list. Do not miss the Marvel debut of the scintillating scribe Tom Waltz, who's been writing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a long time, including the last Ronin story, as he teams up with the daring duo of Juan, José, who's worked on Vengeance of the Moon Knight, for a bloody good time. As the sky darkens across the globe, the vampires reign. What hidden plot puts Logan directly in their crosshairs? Hint, it's nothing like you've seen in Blood Hunt yet. Be there as the plot and blood thickens when the secret vampire sect enacts a startling strategy that'll take Logan and the world to the brink. We also have some really interesting characters that come back from Logan's past. So, I'm going to be very straightforward. Juan José art is not my favorite art style. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the coloring. I don't know if it's the aesthetic of it. It's just not my favorite. I think it's very well done, very well executed. As far as just technically, it's really an aesthetic preference. I just can't really put my finger on it. I'll show some preview pages in a minute. And overall, Tom Waltz does a really good job just telling a Wolverine story, right? It's going to be full of surprises. We have 3 issues, and I think this issue really took its time setting up a lot of the world of like, oh, now vampires are after Wolverine. What are they going to do next? And why are they chasing him? And then who's going to be there to help him? I don't recognize the person that kind of jumped on at the end. I had to look more into their background. But I think it's a really interesting surprise or addition to this miniseries. So let me pull up some of the preview art because, like I said, I think technically it's very effective. Like, it works very well. Even with the tone of the story, is just, like I said, not my favorite. And I can't quite pinpoint what it is. But here you see Logan hanging out at a bar. Of course he is, and he realizes that stuff's about to go down. Somebody's here for him, and you see these vampires dressed in military outfits trying to chase him, and that's where the carnage ends. This book is very bloody. It is definitely very violent, and I think it just escalates from here. But yeah, Tom Waltz and the team are really good about doing that kind of stuff. So overall, I think this is a good series. I'll probably read this once it's completed. I don't think I'm going to read the next 2 issues weekly. Also, I don't think this is what I would call something you have to read in order to get through Blood Hunt. But you can definitely check this out. I think it'll be fun. But like I said, it's just maybe just not my favorite thing. So sometimes upon revisiting, sometimes that changes my mind, but we'll see. I've read stuff with Juan José art before, and overall, I just really do it to kind of go through the story and know what's going on. But let me know. Sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes artists just don't vibe and click. So if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Do you have an artist whose art just doesn't fit your aesthetic or your preference? Let me know. I think that's really interesting. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Bye-bye.